And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. Back to pass. It's Mendoza. Makes the grab. It's Hemby. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Makes the grab. It's Williams. Tackle at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And he drops back in the gun. Nice grab. It's Williams. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
The sure hands. It's Williams. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
The Hoosiers pick up enough for a first down here. Looking to throw here. Sideline throw caught, but not enough for a first down.
Good job here to be able to get a foot down. That was awfully close to being out of bounds, but no, he's in.
That completion makes it second and medium. Looking to throw. It's Mendoza. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And the Hoosiers looking to keep this drive rolling.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. They bring him down to the 25 and moving closer and closer to the red zone.
What a drive by this offense. Another big gain, and look at the defense. Huffing and puffing, hands on their hips. This offense is wearing them down both mentally and physically.
They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
The Hoosiers trying to cash in here in the red zone. It's a draw to the back. Brought down at the 3 after an excellent running play.
Hey, how about the quarterback here with his eyes downfield selling the pass to open that play up? Man, offensive line, really good job of selling. And
touchdown, Hoosiers! A much-needed counterpunch delivered. That kind of execution in a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
And here's the return from inside the 5. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. And he finally steps out, but not before an excellent return to set up the offense. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. Takes the handoff. It's Daniels.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Play fake, looking to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Jackson. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
First down at 10. Handoff heading left. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. To throw, it's Lagway. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there.
What a great route here by this tight end on 3rd down, and the quarterback does a smart thing by looking for the big fella. Who's your best friend on 3rd down? Of course, the tight end, and now we've got 1st and goal.
No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Florida.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
The PAT is good. They go up a touchdown, 14-7. And Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Throws it to the right. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. To the air, it's Mendoza. With the catch, it's Hemby. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Wow, they get positive yards here. You have a sense that they wanted a little bit more of that pitch and catch.
Important 2nd down play coming up. He's looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
The Gators offense retakes the field. Really excellent possession last time. The mix, the run, the pass kept the defense off balance and moved to a touchdown. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
That's reeled in. It's Daniels. Second after their defense cannot stop him short of the marker.
defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. That is broken up and incomplete.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Looking to pass. It's Lagway. But it's incomplete. They miss an opportunity, and now it's fourth down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
Knocks that one right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Bringing it out, it's Morris. He's brought down just across the 25-yard line. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Off the RPO, caught to the right. McGain is good enough for a first down near the 38.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
Second down after that previous play. Back to throw. It's Mendoza. A short completion to the tight end.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
The catch makes it a more manageable third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
Catch hauled in here over the middle. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking deep downfield to the left. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
What a great job here by the defender on a deep ball downfield. One of the toughest things to do is get your head turned back, locate the football. He does it perfectly and bats it away.
It's a shotgun run call. He finds some space. We've reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. An important third down attempt for this offense. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Caught near the sticks. It's Daniels. Great move there. They bring him down at the 5. Solid game, though, in the completion. The Gators will line up here on first down and goal.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice, accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Check this out. It's a 5-wide receiver look on second and goal. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get...
And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Gators. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kirk.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
Bringing it out, it's Morris. He steps out of bounds at the 26. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. Looking downfield, it's Mendoza. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. And the Hoosiers will crank up the tempo. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He'll throw it now. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They stop it at the 49, but that'll be a first down. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. And looking to throw now on first down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
I mean, we're not even to halftime yet, and I don't think this guy wants to take a break once we get to the half. That's his 5th catch and counting.
Getting set. Here's second down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. That's reeled in. It's Hemby. He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39. The Hoosiers getting set on first and 10. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. On the move now. On the run, he'll let it go. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Stepping to his right now to avoid the pressure. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he scores! Touchdown, Indiana!
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Looks like one more play here before halftime. Looking to throw. It's Lagway. Catch made in space. Look out. They finally make the stop after a big gain, but that'll wrap up the first half of play. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Gators will kick this away to begin the second half. fielded in the end zone. It's Morris. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Hoosiers offense is back out there on the field. Looking for a fast start here at the beginning of the third quarter. Down by a couple of possessions. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
That completion sets up a second down play. Looking for a man. Moves out of the pocket. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down at the 47.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
Taking a deep shot here to the right. Catch made down inside the 25. And make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone.
Boy, it's got to be so rewarding for an offensive coordinator when your play call perfectly counters the defense's call. That's exactly what we saw right here. That play targeted the coverage's biggest weak spot, and it led to a wide-open wide receiver.
Grab behind the line, it's Cooper. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Design quarterback run. And the Hoosiers are going to keep this drive rolling. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. It's a second and goal play for the offense. As a design quarterback keeper. Nothing doing in that play. A big D-tackle there for the stop.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Hoosiers.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And he's out of bounds here on the return. Retakes the field. Play action here on first down. Looking for a deep completion. It's caught at the 25, but he's still going. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal. The Gators looking to run some tempo here. Here's the handoff on first and goal. Touchdown, Florida. This offense really clicking.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now can the defense do their job and get a stop and give this hot offense the football back?
And the extra point splits the uprights. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. But that's good coverage there. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Looking for the wideout. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Look out, he's in the clear.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
The offense now has great field position to start the drive. The back's got it. Breaks into open space.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down play coming up. To throw, it's Lagway. He escapes the pocket. Or throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
It is incomplete again. Fourth down coming up.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And after the miss, they're still leading by 10.
Well, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
Finds his man. It's Williams. Pass clock. Second down now. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. Just flings it out of bounds, and the pass rush closing in. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. On third and short, they hand the ball off. They move the ball to the 48 and earn a fresh set of downs.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down, you trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
The Hoosiers lining up here on 1st and 10. To throw, it's Mendoza. Quick completion with the tight end. But he's hammered by the linebacker. What a hit.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Grab near the sticks. It's Cooper. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
You call a quick out on third down? I think that tells you the confidence you have in the quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
They bring him down after a short gain there.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
And the defense comes up with the football.
Man, when you get into this big a game on this kind of stage in the second half and you're trailing, you just cannot afford to put the ball on the ground. The defense is attacking, trying to get the ball out. They do. Ball's on the ground, and this could be the end of the game.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. To the air, it's Lagway. Grab down the middle, it's Brown. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
And I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Second down play coming up for this offense. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Running out of time in the pocket. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's not going to bring out third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. With the catch, it's Wilson. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Oh, big hookup here. They're forced to throw the ball on third down, and the connection's going to keep this drive alive, and also, more importantly, just keep that clock moving.
On first down, it's play action. Looking to scramble. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Looking to throw it again. Lets it go quickly. Oh, what a grab!
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
He hands it off from the gun. Gets some space around the 30. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
Boy, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the fourth quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
Pounding away with the run game. They bring him down, but that play will set up a first and goal now at the 10.
Now you're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the fourth quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job at eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the fourth quarter.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. On the move now. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Gators.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner decides to field it. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. Any hopes of staying alive in a playoff depend on making a play, scoring, and scoring quickly here. It's desperation time. And it's caught wide open with room to run. Just runs through a man, a mismatch. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
Hey, this offense isn't giving up. Yeah, we're in the fourth quarter. You're down big. But who knows? Make a big play. Try to get in the end zone. Maybe get an onside kick.
So this offense is threatening now. Ball inside the 40 after that explosive play. Back to throw. It's Mendoza. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Deep ball caught inside the 10. Stop made at the 5. The offense will have first and goal now. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Moves out of the pocket. Launching one to the end zone. The pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Man, even outside of the pocket, this quarterback's having trouble finding guys downfield. They are in desperation mode right now and still can't seem to get it together.
No gain makes it second down and goal from the 5. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Indiana. Quarterback flashing the speed in that touchdown run. That's almost unfair, Kirk.
I think out of all the quarterbacks in the entire country, this guy might be as fast as any of them. Why not utilize his speed when he can make defenses pay for it? It's a great design play and a nice touchdown.
On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, moving right down the field for a touchdown. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Now it's second down here. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Dropping back, it's Lagway. Makes the catch. It's Daniels. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. First down to the 32. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Leaning on the run game here. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So second and short here, exactly what you want when you're trying to run the clock out and secure the victory. The Gators are moving quickly down the field. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him.
Oh, and it's picked off. A crushing mistake. Not a big return, but the pick ends the scoring threat. The offense will now take over at the 30.
That's the last thing that you could afford to do. Working with the lead in the fourth quarter, I thought it'd be easy throws, high percentage throws, run the football, keep that clock moving. Now you've given your opponent a chance to get back into this game.
The QB throws his third pick of the day. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
The Gators offense retakes the field. Up by 2 possessions here. They have a chance to put the game on ice right now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Had a nice drive going here, but now it's third down and long. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. The tackle is made, the clock runs out, and that will do it.